Hey guys, it's Tanya, and this is my week 80 update from VSG surgery. And if you saw my video yesterday, you know I have good news. So at the beginning of my journey, I was 272.8. I had my surgery on November 17th, 2011. Last week, week 79, I was 160.2. And this morning on my scale, I was 160.1. But I don't care, because yesterday when I went to my surgeon's appointment, was 157.5. So I claimed my 150s goal, and I am thrilled. So I don't know what this deal is with my scale, but I don't care about it. I'm basically 0.2 of a pound away from the 150s on my scale. So anyway, it's been a fabulous week. I'm going to try and run through it really quick. I honestly have not been in the gym since Vegas, since the day before I went to Vegas, but I have been walking a lot in the neighborhood and doing my laps different times during the day at work, either once or twice a day. Anywhere from 1 mile to 2 miles, I'm walking during the day. Tonight I'm heading home, and I'm probably going to walk in the neighborhood again tonight for at least 2 or 3 miles. So I'm getting my steps in, I'm getting my activity in. I'm just not doing the same thing as I was doing before. I'm just shaking it up a bit, because I think I was getting into a bit of a rut with the elliptical and my strength training. I haven't been doing my planks because with my hand being the way it is, I'm just trying to not put a lot of pressure on it, which is another reason why I'm not really worrying about the strength training right now. So this past weekend we did go to Houston, and we met up with this is shaking, with Lynn, VSG for Lynn 2011, and her kids, and we went to the water park, and we spent the day there, and that was so much fun. Then she invited us back to her in-laws' house, and we had a big barbecue that night, and they were so gracious and hospitable, and love you, Lynn, love you. And we had such a good time. Our kids got along famously. They just loved each other. So we just had a wonderful weekend. And been back at work this week. What's some things I want to... so I met with my surgeon on yesterday afternoon. 4 o'clock I had my appointment. So that was 157.5 at 4 o'clock in the evening. I'm just saying. I did ask him about the acid, and he, after talking to the nurse, he thought I was having reflux, and I said, I'm not having reflux, I'm just having hunger. And so I asked him if I should go back on a prescribed acid reducer, and he said no. He said if the over-the-counter stuff is working for me, to just stick with what I'm doing, and let him know if there was any other issue. But I mean, it's working for me, so I'm sticking with it. So I am doing the acid reducer twice a day. I do it first thing in the morning when I take my vitamins, and then I usually do it depending on if I'm home at whatever time. I'll either do it before dinner if I have enough time to wait 30 or 45 minutes before I eat after I drink. If I don't, then I'll just take it in the evening, a few hours before I go to bed. So that's the deal with the acid reducer. I did tell my surgeon that he thinks I'm a rock star. I'm doing excellent. I don't have to go back for another 6 months for follow-up, and at that time we'll do blood work then. I told him that I plan on having plastics before the end of the year, and he said that probably, he asked me what I was going to have done, and I said probably just the abdominoplasty, and he said I will probably lose about 10 pounds of skin, which I think that's kind of a high estimate of how much skin they'll remove, but I'll take it, which is just craziness to think that would put me into the low 150s or the high 140s, which just saying the high 140s is what? What else? Still shaking up my program. I still have not had any yogurt. I'll probably, we're leaving on next Tuesday to go to the beach, and I will probably have some either before then or while we're there. I have my godson's birthday party this Saturday, and so I'm doing a bunch of stuff for that, and so I'm looking forward to that. What else? Seems like I had something else I wanted to talk about. I don't know. This has just been, the last few weeks have just been so good. Just one good thing after another. Just the traveling. I have an opportunity that's coming up at work, and if everything works out, I may be getting a promotion, which will be more responsibility, but I've been in the job that I have now for 10 years, and I love my job, and if I don't get the promotion, that's fine, but it would be nice to learn something new with the organization that I'm with. So anyway, it's just, this has been, my birthday's coming up, June 9th, and so it's just been a charmed year so far, and I have no complaints whatsoever. I think that's all I have. If I think of something, I'll just make another video and merge it together. All right, y'all, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for everybody who commented on my gold dance video. It was a ton of fun to make, and I just could feel the love coming through YouTube and Facebook. I'm amazed by the support. I just thank y'all so much. I love y'all. All right, go out this week and make it happen, because you can. Bye, guys. I did have something that I forgot to say. And you know, as soon as you stop the video, that's when you remember it. Non-scale victories this week. Duh. Going to the water park, there was a lazy river, and you know, you float in the inner tube. And the last few years when we've gone to the to different little resorts in Florida, this place that we've gone to has had a lazy river, and they have the inner tubes. And at that time, before I lost any weight, I basically had to wedge myself into the inner tube and look completely ridiculous and pray that I could get out of it. Well, this time, going to the lazy river, not only could I get into the inner tube, I was in the inner tube just like over my body. I was able to pull my knees up and pull my feet through so I could lay on the inner tube. Before, I could barely get my body in the inner tube. This time I was able to pull my legs through with my body. It's unbelievable. Okay. So that was awesome. Now this, I don't know if you consider this an NSV, because it's not necessarily a good thing, but it certainly wouldn't have happened prior to surgery. Riding a water slide. Not like a crazy water slide, just like a little kiddie water slide. Came down the water slide, came through, boom, landed on my butt at the bottom of the water. You know, I've said before that I have basically no padding anymore between my skin and my tailbone. Well, I landed on my tailbone. I had like a big gash in my butt from where my tailbone hit the ground. Was bleeding pretty bad, and I basically have a sore now from it. So I don't know if you call that a non-scale victory, that my ass is so skinny that the bone's about to protrude through, but it certainly wouldn't have happened prior to surgery, so I have to count it as something. I don't know, but yeah, that happened. I think that's all my non-scale victories. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. Bye, guys.